The fallout from the latest cryptocurrency bear market is not quite over. Nicehash has stopped services to the UK after new FCA rulings. Let's get into it. Welcome back, everybody. So first things first is we got a email that was posted by Anon over on Twitter, also known as @HeadNakamoto, that was from Nicehash and said the following: "We regret to inform you that due to the recent regulation changes in the United Kingdom, we are no longer able to provide services to those residing in the United Kingdom. This unfortunately applies to all of our services on Nicehash and NiceX, including the exchange, mining, the hash power marketplace, wallets, and all other services that we provide." This is the crazy part. Today is October 10th when we release this video, and it goes on to say, "We would like to inform you that from the 10th of October 2023, the following changes will take place. Effective from the 10th of October 2023, Nicehash and NiceX will no longer be accepting new account openings by any identified United Kingdom residents. In addition to that, for existing users, effective from the 10th of October, you will no longer be able to mine, trade, deposit, or withdraw funds from our platforms. We strongly recommend that you withdraw your funds as soon as possible before the 10th of October. If you are mining with Nicehash, we also recommend that you disconnect your miners in good time to avoid any potential loss of income due to the cutoff date. We would like to highlight that these changes are solely due to the new regulatory landscape in the United Kingdom, and we are working hard to be able to resume our services to UK residents as soon as possible. Our mission at Nicehash is and always has been to encourage the adoption of Bitcoin worldwide, and we will be taking all necessary steps to comply as required in the evolving crypto industry in order to pursue that goal." And then they go on to thank everybody. Now, this is quite difficult, especially if you got this email on the 8th of October when it was sent out. That still only gave you a couple days to go ahead and withdraw all of your funds, plus any mining stuff that was laid over, etc. You could be in a position where, well, Nicehash once again just ends up with your Bitcoin, unfortunately, which seems to happen all of the time with Nicehash and centralized services like Nicehash in general. So just a quick reminder that if you are mining to Nicehash and you are in any other regulatory geographical location, make sure that you go ahead and are withdrawing your funds daily, right? That's pretty much what it comes down to. And if you can't afford the fees to withdraw daily, consider utilizing some other service that is more decentralized when mining to a specific service, like a mining pool, etc. And maybe question whether or not you want to leave a bunch in there in an exchange. This goes along with any other centralized exchange. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. And this is just, frankly, probably the beginning of the attack on crypto by various states, etc., and banking industries across the globe. So if you think that your country is safe right now, I would highly disagree. And whether you're in the United States or you're in Canada or Mexico or Russia or wherever it may be, Ukraine, Israel, doesn't really matter. At this point, you are basically risking everything that you have in a centralized exchange if you were leaving it there on a daily basis. So that's going to be the big disclaimer. Once again, not your keys, not your crypto. Now, this actually came as a result of what is known as the FCA, which is short for the Financial Conduct Authority over in the UK here recently. And the rule came into effect on October 8th, which is when you got the email from Nicehash. There was very little forewarning, and the alerts just started going out. There currently have been 146 alerts from the FCA for specific businesses related to cryptocurrency that don't only include cryptocurrency businesses, but also social media platforms, app stores, search engines, domain name registrars, and payment firms, basically saying all of those need to consider the alerts that they've basically come out with against these crypto companies and remove them. Basically wipe them out. We're talking about censorship of cryptocurrency in the UK based off of a centralized authority known as the FCA, which is just basically crazy. I mean, at this point, that is what we're talking about. We are talking about censorship in general. It'd be one thing if, I think, in my humble opinion, you had them come out and say, hey, these are the 146 we don't see, we don't think we should support. We're going to say, they're breaking the laws. We'll pursue that with each individual company, but they are basically soliciting every social media platforms, app stores, search engines, and domain name registrars to basically go ahead and censor all of these sites as well, which is quite incredible. I think going a little bit too far. I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Is this taking it too far? Is this akin to censorship when we're talking about requiring basically, the removal of any kind of links or any sort of mention of these products anywhere? And I'd be curious to see, do you think that social media sites will comply with this? Do you think like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and so on will comply with this? And then does that make basically the UK version of all these apps look completely different? I mean, obviously we've already seen huge differences between the way Facebook looks in one country to another country, and the same with Instagram and so on. This is just further exacerbating that issue in my humble opinion, and it's quite crazy. Now, if you want the entire list, I will leave it down in the description below. It's over here at the fca.org.uk, and you can search the entire warning list. Interestingly enough, I don't know if it's because Nicehash is under another holding company. I did do a quick search for Nicehash. It didn't come up, just to be clear, but there are a lot of different companies in here. So if you're curious, you can go through them all and check it out. That being said, a couple of notes here is that it does appear crypto.com will still be available in the UK for trading, etc. So that is a service that you can utilize to purchase some cryptocurrency if you like. I think getting rid of the mining services in that area is really going to make it a lot more difficult with the increased cost of electricity in that area, in that region as well. It makes it a lot more difficult for regular citizens to obtain Bitcoin in kind of a clean, untouched manner. It seems they are trying to get all of the inlets in through fiat and all of the outlets through fiat, obviously for taxing purposes, etc. But like we always go back to, the point of Bitcoin is to enable peer-to-peer transactions without the interference of governments or, in this case, governments, but also or banks. So this really goes against all of that, and really to get rid of it. And this kind of goes all the way back to talking about like proof of stake versus proof of work. The only way to combat this sort of thing is to have a proof of work cryptocurrency that people are able to mine and get that kind of virgin crypto without the interference of the state, and then be able to utilize that peer-to-peer without that kind of interference. And with something like proof of stake, where it always requires some sort of fiat on-ramp, you're just shit out of luck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments down in the comment section below. Once again, don't forget you can check out my crypto mining e-course at sonofatech.com, where with a purchase you can get a free month of supporter status on sonofatech.locals.com, where I cover my daily moves. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.